Hi everybody, it's me again, Bryn Chan. I did that and that hurt. My arm is feeling a little better than it was last week. Uh, it is kind of sore still, but I am trying to move it around. Like especially in this video, if you see this hand right here, this is my hurt hand. I'm trying to move it around, maybe get some more blood flow going. Maybe it'll, start getting worked out a little bit. So, welcome back. It is a wonderful Monday, and yes, hopefully I get this video out a lot sooner than I have been doing, because I've been uploading kind of late and it hasn't quite worked out that well. I thought I had a meeting at this time, but apparently I do not. So, yeah. Um, I'm just kind of on here, and I'm going to be talking a little bit more about just kind of the stuff I've learned today. It's kind of weird not having been on a meeting today. It's kind of hard to really start talking about some of the stuff that I've learned today when I haven't been on a meeting today, because they usually have them every day, and they haven't been doing that every day, or I just haven't been like aware every day. So, I mean, because there was one call earlier, but I didn't have a guest, so I didn't really hop on the call like I should have. So that really, I'm kind of upset that I missed. Because apparently it's a really, really good call. People shared their stories and everything, and I guess there was some tears involved. But this is what our business is. We're changing lives, and it really impacts people, and the way that this business is growing, we have more and more of an opportunity to go out and help change other people's lives for the better. And I'm really glad and grateful that I can be a part of it. I really want to help change lives in Asian countries and Africa and stuff like that. I know there's a lot that I can do here in the U.S. too, and I want to do that, because especially where I am right now, before I relocate to Bulgaria, there's a lot of crime and other issues going on, so on and so forth, that it really needs some work in the city itself. So, if many of you who don't know, I live in Wichita, Kansas. And yes, some of Wichita is very nice. It can be, if you are in the city part of Wichita, Kansas. I guess it can be really nice. I don't typically like the city part of cities. There's just too many people, too much traffic. I don't like it. See, I like talking with people. I like making new friends. I like bringing people into this business. I just don't like living in those kind of areas, especially when I'm trying to go to sleep or something. I cannot take all that noise coming into the apartment or whatever. I've lived in apartments. I do not like apartments, and I told my husband, I'm like, when we move out of your mom's house, we are not moving into an apartment. And that's one of the reasons why we've stayed here for so long, is because I can deal with, the household noises of other people who live in the same house, like other family members and stuff, but I cannot deal with all the noises from this wall and the back wall and upstairs. Cannot handle it. Nope. No. I've been there, done that, don't want to do it again. And now that we are moving to Bulgaria, we have an opportunity to rent a house in Bulgaria. And yes, we are renting because we're only going to be there for 6 months. That's the plan. Now, if it's longer, well, there's obviously going to be a reason why we're there longer. If we need to be there longer, if it turns out we need to be there longer, then we'll be there longer. But that's why we're only renting. And sorry, there's a bug on my lampshade, and I'm like, disgusting. I don't know the renting laws and stuff in Bulgaria, if they have like a month-to-month thing that you can do, like you can here in the States. I know that, I believe, 'cause I never rented month to month. I did a yearly lease. I think it's more expensive to do month to month. I mean, that's not really an issue for us anymore. Um, but I'm trying to remember my renting rules and everything, because I haven't really rented an apartment in so long. For 3 years, I haven't rented an apartment in 3 years. So it's been a while, but now that we're going to be traveling a lot more, we're going to be renting a lot more, because if we're not going to be in a place for very long, then it's better to rent than it is to purchase a home. Now, when we move to Japan, yes, we will be purchasing a home, and we will have a home in the US, because those are kind of like our long-term stay areas that we want to be in. Yes, we'll be traveling everywhere, but at least we'll have somewhere where we can always like go back to when we're not traveling. Now, when we are traveling, obviously, they'll just be sitting there, but at least they'll be purchased and paid for and everything. But in regards to like moving everywhere else and traveling and everything, renting is fine depending on how long we're going to be there. And like if we're gonna only be there for like a week, then a hotel. I mean, there's no point in like renting a whole apartment if for only a week. Or now one of our business partners slash mentor, she is actually renting a huge mansion for a group of us ladies, but we have to qualify in order to go. So I haven't qualified yet. I will. I promise I will qualify. And we'll go from there on the mansion, regards to the mansion that she rents out. Now, in regards to like us personally, for our travel in the near future, since we're going to be moving to Bulgaria, I don't really want to rent an apartment, but we can rent a house. And so when we get there, we will see what it is that we can do, because I don't know a really specific area as of yet, because our mentor he's only said he lives on the Black Sea, but he hasn't said anything else regarding that. So like he hasn't stated a specific location, like a city where, because I would assume that maybe the Black Sea is in more than just like one city. Maybe, don't quote me, because I do not know. Sorry, this bug, I'm gonna pause this because this bug. Oh, this bug. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. His grandmother, like, leaves the door open for the dog, and I don't know why she does this, but she does. They need to invest in a dog door, like, ASAP. Because what happens when she leaves the door open, all these bugs come in, and the bug that was on the lampshade was huge. And, like, so it wasn't like a dangerous bug or anything, but it was like grossing me out. And because I was recording and the lamp is in front of me and I can just see it crawling all over the lampshade, and I'm like, that's distracting for one, and for two, ew. So no more distractions because, oh gosh, that was so gross. Okay, I don't even remember where I was at. Oh my goodness. Wow. I think maybe I was talking about, I don't know exactly where my mentor lives other than like on the Black Sea. Don't quote me on if it's in different cities or not, because I'm not entirely for sure where exactly, like, everything. I'm not good with geography, okay? The Pacific, not specific, Pacific Ocean is not in one state. It's on the coast of many states. Along with the Atlantic. I don't know. I don't know my oceans either, so here we are. And doing YouTube. But, it's probably better I do YouTube than become a geography teacher. And I'm not a geography teacher, so that's good. I'd probably make a really bad geography teacher. Or I would learn and I'd be a really good one. But I'm not here to be a geography teacher, because being a geography teacher would really limit my pay, and it would limit my lifestyle, and it would limit where my ability of places to go. So yes, I am not a teacher. I was very, very clearly warned in high school not to be a teacher by a teacher. So yeah. I'm not a teacher. Wow, my elbow was really stiff. But anyway, so when you get to a certain part in your life, when you're traveling a lot more, you will find that it's just better to rent than it is to purchase, because when you're like moving around all the time, purchasing something isn't a very good option, unless like you have like certain areas you want to have like a set place, more of a permanent place for like when you're not doing all of that. And so for me, that would be Japan and not Kansas, the States. My husband and I think we've discussed Wyoming. Don't quote me on that one because he knows the state better than I do. Whichever state is the least populated state in the whole U.S. I don't know. But yeah. So currently right now, since we're not moving yet, we're moving in August, and my husband is retiring next month. What we have been doing is we've been talking to people about, just the business and learning how to do Forex trading, which I highly recommend even to you on my channel, is really, really, really start doing Forex trading. It's a very, very valuable skill to have and to learn, and, we have Elevate. It's a Forex trading learning platform where you can learn from experts in their field and they will teach you how to read the charts, do all this other stuff, tell you what a pip is. I need to go back and relearn a pip because I'm doing something wrong. And all of that. So really just get in the habit of doing Forex once they teach you how to do all this stuff. And they have live classes and everything, like I said. So it's not like you're going to be left there questioning and wondering what the heck it is that you're doing. It may feel like that, like when you first start, like me, because I didn't really like look through the whole platform. But now that I've been doing it, I know what I'm doing. And I know to listen to them because they are the experts. I am not. So, if you want to learn Forex trading, and not by me, but by a professional, then go ahead and drop a comment down below. Message me on Twitter or Instagram. I still haven't logged into Twitter. I will do that right after this video. I will look at Twitter and see if I have messages. I probably do. Wow, Twitter is the one I just do not remember to log into. I will look at Twitter, I promise. But it's probably best if you drop me a message on Instagram or leave a comment down below, or if you go to my page, my channel page, in the description of my channel, I believe if you go to like info or something, I believe my Facebook is linked to my channel page. And then you can message me on Facebook. I believe it will go to message request folder. But I do make sure to check those because sometimes I have prospects who message me and it ends up in the message request folder because I do have people who message me and I've never even heard of them. But they're messaging me to learn more about what it is that I do. Also, if you just want to be able to start your own business, or you need leadership, or a community that you can be a part of, you know, because I talk a lot about environment on this channel, you know, if you want to be a part of a community of people who are going in the same direction as you, feel free, again, to leave me a comment, message me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of those wonderful places. I know this is kind of a short video, and I'm going to go ahead and end it off soon. But I really, really, really would like to be able to help you and anyone else you know to change your lives for the better. I really would like to be able to, you know, get you to be making money through your phone and not having to slave away at a job, because there was one person who not messaged on Facebook, but they posted on Facebook and was like, what is a 9-to-5 job? And I did comment, and I commented slavery, because that's pretty much what it is. Because you're working for somebody else gets to tell you your hours, somebody else gets to tell you whether you can take vacation or not, and somebody else gets to choose your pay. Yeah. You don't get an option. You can negotiate, but that's about it. And you don't always get what you negotiate for. So, without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to end the video off here. I told you a little bit about Elevate and about what I do. And, you know, I look forward to speaking to every single one of you, you know. And I will go ahead and I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Remember to invest in yourself, because you are the very best person you could ever invest in. Invest in stocks, real estate, gold, silver, all that fun stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah! Love you. Bye!